had the opportunity within the beginning of this year to offer an integrated option for CCH Axcess workflow with the other components of the CCH Axcess suite. And your firm was one of our kind of early adopters. So again, when you think of the bleeding edge or the lag or the leaders, you were in this case were quick to jump into the new feature sets that connected your CCH Axcess workflow solution with your CCH Axcess tax solution, with an opportunity to explore CCH Axcess document with your CCH Axcess staffing side, where you can start to connect staffing, and even an opportunity to look at how the clients integrated between the workflow solution and the common client database. It's very interesting when some of the larger firms or even smaller firms choose to make a change at the beginning of their tax season. Could you give us some insight into what had you make that change, the confidence in doing it, and some of the outcomes that you saw by taking advantage of that Axcess integrated feature?
The main thing I was looking for with that integration was the concept that the tax return was linked to the task, so that my staff person or myself, when I go to review the return, didn't have to go to two locations. When the task got moved to me, I was able to go open the task, click a link, and go right to opening the tax return. That was without having to go into two spots. And that just created what may sound simple, but it was a very easy way to eliminate a couple of clicks. And each click takes time, as we all know. So if I could open the task, go right to ABC Company, and open up that return then and there, it made it a lot quicker, because very often we may have 2 or 3 versions of a return that's in the system. But this way we were able to ensure we were linking the working version, so there was no question as to which version we should be working with. It really was a no-brainer because it was a simple enough change. It was an enhancement within a program that I already had a great deal of confidence in. And I was able to work with the team for a week or so before to make sure all the integrations were working. And I will always turn around and say that it's not working with a vendor when I'm working with you guys, it's working with a partner, because we're both working to make it the best.
Did the linkage of that tax file add any additional value into your process by getting that return to the right person at the right time?
It was just that once that person got it, they knew, even if they weren't, if it was a pool return where they may not have known that there were 3 versions that got rolled over, or that there were just 3 versions because we had one version where we made an election and another where we didn't make that same election. And then the client made the decision, we're going to work with this version, that it just made for fewer errors in terms of them working on the wrong version and then having to redo the work.